wildest. Always watching the Russian media is like a treat to my senses. We rushed to bury the West a bit prematurely.
Немножко
What?
поторопились похоронить Запад.
I have been saying it for a long time. Where's this? What reality is this person living in? We buried the West too quick. What? What? How? What's happening? What was What?
Я считаю, при этом я говорил это давно, мы напрасно
We are wrong to underestimate its determination.
недооцениваем его решимость. Карен говорит, что
In the very beginning of the special military operation, I guess he said that in the sense of we buried the West, but the West is still kicking. Okay, I get it. Oh, I get it. Also, you should all join the page. I feel ashamed that none of you are on the page. I feel ashamed.
Назаров в самом начале специальной военной операции говорил, что не надо
Karen Gorgievich Shakhnazarov said
считать Запад разнеженным, слабым.
That we shouldn't consider the West to be soft and weak. I mean, you probably shouldn't, yeah. That is wise, you shouldn't. You should study their history and understand.
Историю надо изучать и понимать, что это хищник.
This is a predator, regardless of how it appears now.
Каким бы он ни казался сейчас, каким бы
Damn, a predator. To catch a predator, basically.
извращениями
To catch a predator.
Он не прославился, его звериное
It's animalistic, colonial, utterly cunning nature. This is such projection that I've never seen before. I mean, I'm lying. I've seen it several times before because I've seen the Russian media a lot now. So I'm lying. I'm actually totally lying that I've never seen such blatant stuff before. I've seen it.
Гениальная, абсолютно подлая сущность никуда не делась.
Never changed.
Гражданские войны самые жестокие.
Civil wars are the most cruel and the most frightening.
Самые страшные. Я бы сказал,
I would say they're off the charts.
То, как мы ведем это.
We are not waging this war as a civil war. Yeah, because it's a separate state. It's a separate nation state. So no, you're not waging this war as a civil war. No. Well said. You're not. It is absolutely not a civil war.
Эту войну мы ее не ведем как войну гражданскую. Мы не используем.
We're not using all capabilities at our disposal. Well, that's bullshit. I'm sorry. That's cope. I don't believe that. Like, what capabilities are you not using exactly? Can you name those mythical capabilities that you're just not utilizing, that you just could utilize at any moment, but you're just simply not doing it because why? Because what? I don't, whatever. That's bullshit.
Возможности, которые у нас есть. И на мой взгляд...
In my opinion, this is a colossal mistake. Well, go ahead, use all of your capabilities. Like, this is such cope.
Допускаем этим самым колоссальным
I mean, you're not using nukes, but that's...
Потому что наш гуманизм.
Our humanism and love of oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Mass graves, bombing of civilians, bombing of hospitals, schools. Our humanism and love of humanity.
и наша любовь к человечеству
are
воспринимать
being perceived as our weakness.
как нашу слабость.
This is truly the message of the day for a domestic audience. Like, only the domestic audience of Russia could believe such blatant bullshit.
Для Запада мы
We
являемся
are an existential
экзистенциальной
threat to the West.
угрозой, тем, что мы
We refuse to accept their supremacy.
отказались принимать их главенство, мы бросаем вызов никакой
We are the ones challenging them. Wait! So which is it? Is it the NATO encroachment? Is it the West trying to destroy Russia? Or is it actually Russia being an existential threat to them? And Russia challenging them? Which is it?
не Китай,
Which is it?
и никто еще
Not China or anybody else.
не является главной
The main existential threat for the West.
угрозой
What an ego.
Западу. Потому что на
At this
данном
point in time, we are the only nation
этапе времени мы являемся единственной державой,
that can physically destroy the collective. What a joke.
которая способна уничтожить
What a joke. Destroy the collective West.
коллективный Запад физически. Ни Иран,
Neither Iran nor China are capable of that. It just feels like a comedy show at this point. I'm gonna be honest. It just feels like a comedy sketch.
ни Китай ими не являются. По разным причинам.
For
Но
different reasons.
главное из них то, что ни у Китая,
The main point is that right now, neither China or Iran
на данный момент времени, ни у Ирана, и близко нет возможности по причине
currently have the capability to cause
абсолютно подавляющего, уничижающего и уничтожающего
overwhelming incapacitating damage to the US. Oh, he's referring to nuclear weapons, isn't he? But that makes no sense. China is a nuclear power too. And in conventional warfare, Russia has just, I'm sorry, like it just stands no, it just has no chance against the US. No way in hell. I'm sorry. It's just a joke. What a joke. So what is he even referring to here? Oh, hello. Hello, Squidsters. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are you? We're watching some Russian propaganda. We're watching some Russia state TV together and laughing at the comedy because at this point, Russian state TV just feels like a comedy show and nothing else. I don't even know how else to describe it. Welcome, squids. We're doing some... Okay, the plan is for today's stream, for those who plan to stick around, the plan is we're going to do a few segments, probably centered around Ukraine, because that's my jam. That's my vibe, especially since I'm the country that, should Ukraine fall, is supposedly next. That is what President Zelensky said, that should Ukraine fall, Poland will be next. And I trust President Volodymyr Zelensky. So I have a vested interest in following this conflict and sort of reporting on it. Reporting is a strong word. Commenting on it. I'm not gonna do a Hassan Piker to claim I'm some sort of chaired like reporter. No, I'm gonna be commenting on it, commenting on the conflict. But don't worry. who knows, maybe sooner or later this conflict will be here directly in Poland. And then suddenly, magically, through the magic of, I don't know, Russian forces moving to different countries, I'll be suddenly reporting on it, actually. Wow. Wow. So maybe, who knows, maybe I'll end up reporting on the conflict sooner or later. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that an exciting thought? Oh, not Brooks. Would you like to call in today and have your debate with me? Would you like to have that debate with me? You promised me a debate. So maybe after this, you can call in and have a debate with me. I think it's time. I think you should call me and have a debate with me. Because you promised. I hope you remember. I hope you even remember the topic of the debate. I remember. I have a good memory. Okay. Ukraine got the money at least. Yeah, it did. But Polish experts are so negative about the aid. Polish I saw some Polish general that basically said, yeah, the US gave aid to Ukraine. It lasted for a few months or so. Like, very... there's a lot of skepticism and negativity. Star Wars, good or bad, right? No, we were... The debate was about which's the best Nintendo game. What's the best Nintendo game? Well, we can discuss Star Wars, good or bad. But yeah, the aid. The aid is a whole topic we can discuss. Like, the fact that it came so late has a big impact. Like, it cannot be underestimated. Especially since there's been some serious breaches on the front line.
Ущерба Соединенным
Okay, let's continue with this. And then...
Штатам Америки. Никакого
Overwhelming, there is no other West.
Запада нет.
What does that mean, there's no other West? I mean, West is relative to begin with.
Бессмысленно говорить
It's pointless to look at Macron and Scholz.
смотреть на Макрона.
I mean, it's not pointless to look at Scholz. Scholz is still refusing to give Taurus missiles to Ukraine. Just saying. Germany is still withholding long-range missiles. Because Germany keeps saying, oh, we would have to send German troops to operate it. And we don't want to escalate, of course.
Шольцев, они ничто. Они
They are nothing.
являются всего лишь привратниками.
They're just bellhops in the palace of American masters. Jesus Christ.
При дворе
I just love Russian state media. It's so unhinged. It's so crazy. It's just so wild that it's like alternative reality, but I know that it's just tailored toward its own sort of little domestic audience.
Господина. Это надо осознавать.
They're just bellhops in the palace of American masters.
Абсолютно четко.
This should be clearly understood. We should realize our borders go all the way to Mexico. That's the title of the video. We should realize our borders go all the way to Mexico. Which, I don't know, I guess Solovyov just likes Mexico. He's just gonna stop at Mexico. Let's just stop at Mexico. Why not take Mexico?
Поэтому нам надо понимать, наша граница по Мексике.
To Mexico.
Наши границы.
Our borders don't end in the city of Chop in Ukraine.
граница не заканчивается на ЧОПе. Наша граница там,
Jesus.
где будет обеспечена безопасность
Will be. Wait.
наша граница
Our borders end wherever the security of our
там,
country
где будет обеспечена безопасность
will be ensured. So at Mexico.
нашей
Mexico is the ally of Russia, so Mexico would never attack Russia.
страны. Если необходимо
If we need the Atlantic Ocean, it'll be the Atlantic Ocean.
Атлантический океан, значит Атлантический океан. Но не
But it's impossible to reach these borders. Oh, okay, never mind. It's impossible.
возможно
Never mind, false alarm. It's impossible. Coward.
достичь этих границ, если у нас 150
When our 150 million stand against 500 million. Oh, is this a call to call the numbers through the use of nuclear weapons? I bet it's a call to use nukes. If there's a 500 million, then we stand no chance. But if we use a few nukes, if we lower those numbers, and we could go to Mexico.
миллионов
Like, that's the only implication of this that I can think of. And this guy has on the regular said about using nuclear weapons, so who knows?
противостоит
And that's just on the European continent.
полумиллиарда только на европейском континенте. Это обозначает, что мы должны
This means we should stop being shy.
прекратить стесняться. Видя, как
While we watch the invading armies being prepared.
готовят армии вторжения для того, чтобы, когда
He
им
sounds drunk as well.
кажется, они истощат
For when they think the Red Army is exhausted. Red Army? Are we...
Красную армию авангардными боями.
But it's vanguard engagements with the Ukro-Nazis. Back to the Ukrainian Nazis rhetoric.
Укронацистами нанести
To strike us in our soft underbelly.
нам
You
удар
started the war! You started this conflict! Dude! This is a conflict of your doing! You started this war!
в мягкое подбрюшие. Нанести нам удар
To strike us from the north, to strike us from the west. Drunk and stoned? That is a high possibility.
севера. Нанести нам удар с запада.
Maybe stoned to the, I don't know, maybe that gives him the inspiration to say all these things.
Для этой цели
For that, they will attempt
будут попытки ввести войска польские, как отдельные, в Калининград.
to bring Polish troops into Kaliningrad. I knew it. Poland mentioned. My home country mentioned. I knew it. Thank you. Polish troops, Polish critical troops are any day now. Poland will invade Russia. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Poland is about to invade Russia. In fact, that is going to be the title of the segment based on this. Poland about to invade Russia. There is just no other way. There's no way Poland will not invade Russia. It's already decided. Donald Tusk has already had his secret meeting. It's decided. True.
А следующему
With the next strike, and coincidentally, there have been joint military exercises by Poland and Lithuania by the, near Kaliningrad. So, well, maybe there's merit to what is being said. Maybe there's something to it. No.
Ударом я не исключаю. Попытка захвата
I can't rule out they will try to take St. Petersburg. So Poland will attack, Poland will invade Russia and try to take St. Petersburg. That makes perfect sense. Because Poland has the most powerful army in the world.
Санкт-Петербурга. Вы что считаете?
What? Did you think the Finns have calmed down?
Что финны успокоились, они не хотят
You
вернуть
don't think they want to take back the territory
ту территорию, которую считают своей, и
that they consider theirs and then keep moving further? This is such projection. This is the biggest round of projection that I've seen in a while.
идти еще дальше? Все нацистские
We see all of their Nazi plans right now. All of the Polish Nazi plans of attacking Kaliningrad and possibly capturing St. Petersburg. Oh my god. We see all of their Nazi plans right now.
планы мы видим сейчас. По каким
According to which maps is the collective West fighting?
картам воюют коллективный Запад руками
With the hands of the Ukronazis?
укронацистов? По картам вермахта.
According to the maps of the Wehrmacht?
Мы должны
You should realize they are not planning to surrender.
понимать,
Lucy on the forefront of Polish aggressive and impolite behavior.
они не собираются сдаваться, они не позволят сдаться
They will not allow Ukraine to surrender.
Украине. Нет точки, на
As
которой
long as we exist, there's no point where they'll stop.
они
You started this war, dude.
остановятся, пока мы существуем, либо пока
Until we force them to realize in the harshest way.
мы жесточайшим образом не поставим их перед осознанием
The inevitability of their disappearance.
неизбежности их исчезновения.
I do remember the Holodomor. I'll be debating Lonerbox on the Holodomor, unless Lonerbox does the reading and sort of just agrees with me. Because there's this possibility that Lonerbox will do the reading and just conclude that it was a genocide. And then we won't be having a debate because he'll just agree.
Это обозначает
This means the consolidation of our country's will.
консолидацию воли страны
And the harshest decisiveness in carrying out our plans.
и жесточайшую решимость в исполнении наших
He sure likes the word harsh.
планов. Каждый
Every time we say, oh no, how could you say this?
раз, когда мы заявляем, что нет, не надо,
Not the nuclear weapons.
что ядерное оружие, единственное,
The only reason there is no full-fledged invasion
почему до сих пор не произошло полномасштабного вторжения
of NATO hordes on the territory of Russia
натовских орд на территорию России,
NATO hordes
это наличие у нас
is the fact that we possess nuclear weapons. I mean, I will agree with that. That is the reason why Europe and NATO in general has not supported Ukraine with troops. That is true. That is true, actually.
ядерного оружия. Не надо
Let's
считать,
not think we are confronted by the humanists
что нам противостоят гуманисты, которые плачут, читают
who cry as they read Dostoevsky, Tolstoy, and Chekhov.
Достоевский, Толстой и Чехов.
Why those people in particular?
Мы должны
We
освободить
should liberate our constitutional lands. Also, you're like the guy from Crime and Punishment. You're like Raskolnikov. You think you're so great, but in reality, you're quite small. See, I made a reference to Crime and Punishment, which is a pretty good book.
наши конституционные
I still can say that. I can still say that it's a pretty good book. Are the nukes as much of a paper tiger as the Russian military was? Who knows?
земли, наши русские
Our Russian lands.
земли, никакой Макрон.
No one like Macron, Biden, or anyone else. We are savoring pro-Russian disinfo. That's right. And then I'm going to have a debate with Brooks. I hope Brooks is still here because we're debating.
Никто никогда не сможет ни понять, ни победить, ни Байден, ни прочее.
Can never understand or defeat us.
Вот они и
These people on the front line
есть эти люди там на передовой,
are salt of the Russian earth.
соль земли русской.
Sul zemli ruskei. It worries me that he uses the term ruskei instead of Rossiysk.
При этом с
They
чувством
have a feeling of their own dignity.
собственного достоинства, с пониманием.
They have the understanding.
Это не какой-то там
They aren't just there because of some circumstances.
человек, которого обстоятельства нет. Он выбрал свой
No, this man has chosen this path and is following it.
путь. И он идет по этому пути.
The path of a Russian warrior, the path of light. Warriors of light from Russia. It's like Final Fantasy XIV, basically. Like, yeah. One big MMO adventure.
Путь русского воина. Путь света,
That will lead us to victory.
который приведет нас к победе. Сомневаюсь, что
I
Америка
doubt that America will want to enter this game. Ugh. It sort of already has entered this game.
захочет вступить в игру
That will
в
end
результате
with the whole planet being reduced to nuclear ashes. I mean, nobody wants that. The main party that likes to threaten that is Russia.
которой вся планета превратится в ядерный пепел. Как мы,
Including us and them.
так и они. Думаю, они
I
сдадут
think they will abandon Europe along with its interests.
Европу с ее
Yes, the US will definitely abandon its biggest trade partner, Europe. Definitely. That is definitely happening in reality, in the real world.
интересами ради факта
For the sake of preserving their own existence.
своего
That's
существования.
just stupid. I'm sorry. That's not even funny. That's so stupid that it ceases to be even funny.
Удары по
Considering NATO's current policies, I believe
по
that
территории стран НАТО, считаю, при нынешней политике НАТО практически
strikes against NATO countries are practically inevitable.
неизбежными.
So I guess Poland is next after all, huh?
Вопрос в их
It's all about their effectiveness and preventative nature.
эффективности и превентивном характере. Лучше
It's better for us to first destroy their cities. How? Let me guess. Nukes? Is it nukes?
уничтожить вначале их города, чем допустить
Then to allow them to destroy ours.
уничтожение наших. Напоминаю,
Let me remind you,
сейчас удары идут по нашим
right now there are strikes against our cities.
городам. Также считаю
No, like that's what? I also believe it is necessary
необходимым пригласить для участия
in
в военных
response to the entry of the French contingent.
действий в ответ на, например, заход французского контингента,
We
военнослужащих
should invite the troops of North Korea and Iran. What the fuck?
Северной Кореи и Ирана.
To
Доклад
participate in our military actions.
закончил полковник Соловьев.
Colonel Solovyov hereby concludes his report. Oh my god.
Телеграм-канал
Telegram channel Solovyov.
Соловьев. Доброе утро,
Good morning, country.
страна.
Oh my god. I do not regret doing this. That was great. If you've enjoyed it, press like, subscribe, comment. Comment on what you think. Is he right? Is he correct? Is his political analysis on point? Is he, does he have a point?